Welcome! If you're wondering why it took me so long to make this video, that's because I had something more important to do, which is called doing my in real life job. To research why the hell society is against insults. It is perfectly normal on the internet. I get insulted all the goddamn time. I insult mentally unstable people, and I have zero regrets over that, and I didn't see any of them go affected whatsoever over it. Enough filler, let me look at the first type of insults, which is nicknames. How can anybody be offended over nicknames? Most YouTube channels I've seen use their nicknames, and they're perfectly fine being called as their channel's name, which is a nickname, including mine. And I talked to some politically correct people, and I found they're somehow offended over me nicknaming them hobbits and dwarves. How is those two nicknames offensive? These two did so much impressive things. If you watched Lord of the Rings, you'll understand what the hell I mean. And also, did our former president also do nicknames as well? Even the president thinks insults are perfectly fine. The more you think about it, the more ridiculous it is how people are offended over nicknames. And due to how everybody's being offended over everything, and how I have been told to keep my mouth shut due to how politically correct work environments become, that means I have no choice but to do nicknames because I'm not allowed to say anything. You see how ridiculous it is how people are offended over nicknames? Someone sensitive over a goddamn nickname is not a good worker. Because the whole point of a job is you're gonna do stuff you don't like. So if you're offended over nicknames, that means you're offended of your own job, which means good luck even having a future. Jobs are basically boring, miserable, or painful, and if you can't handle those three things, you are not a good worker, and I'm surprised you're still alive. Anyways, let me focus on another one. Cyberbullying. Oh my god, this is such a joke. Let me make this word better. If you remove cyber, now that's something I'm against. But overall, everybody that claimed I'm a cyberbully is an absolute moron. How can insults or criticism somehow affect you this massively is ridiculous. Like, let's look at the bullying definition. Seek to harm? I didn't harm anybody. I didn't intimidate anybody. Most people claim I'm a joke at most. Let me look at cyberbullying, see if it's any different. Messages of an intimidating or threatening nature. How the hell am I saying stuff as threatening or intimidating? None of that exists. Did I give death threats? Absolutely not. No death threats I could find in my channel in my 5 years of history. Fatphobic? Really? Really? If you're fat, you're fat. There is no doubt about it. There is nothing phobic about it. Who's the one that gone fat and has these issues in the first place? Not me. It's the person that's eating McDonald's all the goddamn time. Like, it's Nico Avocado's choice to literally be obese and celebrating eating a ton of goddamn junk food by over losing 1 pound, which means nothing to his weight. Like, whoever's offended over someone obviously telling you obvious that you're fat is an absolute moron. Lose the weight if you don't want people calling you fat. Don't say fatphobic and expect magic to happen. Now, the ones I mentioned, everyone is going to agree without a doubt it's ridiculous how anybody's a fan about. But now I'm going to completely change this. I'm going to do something controversial or something I might get cancelled on. And there we go. Are you ready to unsubscribe? Are you ready to dislike this video? Are you ready to question in the comments what the hell is wrong with me? Good. I'm going to explain why. Basically, I have a belief. It's not true. It's a belief because of how goddamn complicated this is. I believe there is only the devil number. Yes, there is only you know what basically amount. The amount of goddamn arguments over this goddamn number is ridiculous. Because there is only 2 chromosomes. Prove me wrong. Where's the science of any other chromosomes? Because there's only 2. Because I didn't see the Stone Age, there's this dream sexual in its history. And the Stone Age has tens of thousands of years of history. And did not have this issue whatsoever existing. Like this picture right there just showing they're having a good time hunting. That is it. Legit, forget 666. The number 2 is now the new devil number. Now, for anybody that literally disagrees with me, it's a beliefs. You see, lie if. It's a lie in the middle. You have your beliefs in Christianity, Muslims, Buddhism, and you accept my belief. Because isn't society supposed to be nice and accepting everybody at this point now? Oh, wait a second, no. If you have a belief, you might get suspended. Anyways, enough of that. Let me go back to stuff everybody can agree on. Such as video game characters insulting you and being perfectly fine with it, or movie characters insulting you and you're perfectly fine by it. The list goes goddamn on. But I'm gonna stick to video games because I want to do a more positive thing than what I did with the rest of the channel for 5 years. is that I found a game called Will You Snail, and the entire villain insults you for the entire game for like 4 hours, I think. That's the average time how I be in it. The only reason why it says 8 hours because I searched for every single goddamn secret. And that's on a game I'm guessing is rated PG. It's only a guess. If you be in this game, you've proven to me you can handle online game lobbies. Because some of the online lobbies, you know, will insult the ever-loving hell out of you if you're bad at the goddamn game. They expect you to know what the hell you're doing. Such as a zombie game where you have to do teamwork. Terrible teamwork equals expect to get goddamn vote kicked. Or my new PNG image stamp, insult. Essentially, I approve goddamn insult. It is freedom of speech, it's the First Amendment, and there's nothing wrong with it. So the number rating for insult is an 8 out of 10. It's good, it's not fantastic, it's not good at most things, but it's definitely good and effective. Insult tells someone that they're terrible at something and needs to improve. And insult is only bad for mentally unstable people where I have no goddamn clue why they're in the internet in the first place when it's an insanely competitive place. Anyways, you can type what you think about insult or just straight up insult me in the comment sections. And you can type in insults to sensitive goddamn snowflakes and make them cry because they can't handle words. And I'm fading out videos. Insult away and goodbye.